Welcome to the Pitlanes Nationwide Challenge here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Montreal. The 2.71 mile 13 turn Circuit de Gilles Villeneuve is a very popular track on the iRacing surface. However, I don't have this track, so unfortunately I won't be able to take part in this week. Therefore you won't see any footage of my race, unfortunately. I will at the end of this video put in some links to the drivers who are taking part that also put their races up on YouTube, so you will get a chance to see some of the action. Probably nearer the front than you would have done than if I was racing, where you'd probably see just the back of the pack and maybe the leaders lapping me. So the first of the two championships that are being competed in this series is the overall championship, which is this one here. After 2 rounds, you can see that Gary Freakins is making the early lead with over 45-point lead over everybody else. Andy Baker had a good race last time at Charlotte and has climbed up the rankings very quickly. So he'll be looking to have a good race this week to cement that position. Maybe Gary Freakins won't be the unbeatable driver that he was at the last road course, which was at Watkins Glen. As this series visits road and oval courses alternately, there is a championship for each as well. This is the league table for the road course, which has only had 1 round at Watkins Glen, showing that Gary Freakins is having a 17-point lead over Luke Ridgway. From my understanding, the nationwide car in Montreal was a very tricky combination, with many people not able to take the start due to the practice not being good enough for them. Of the races that took part in the actual race itself, only 8 were able to see it towards the end, with the rest of them feeling they needed to disconnect. However, once again, guess who won? Yeah, Gary Freakins, proving that he seems to have this iRacing sim is as easy as anything for him. The rest of the racers, Vit Solomon did very well, got within 2.7 seconds of him, with Richard Goodwin a little bit further back, but quite comfortable towards the end, just to coast round, I believe. Clyde Whiting, notable driver there, may have been 1 lap down, but managed to complete his race with 0 incident points, which by the looks of some of the others was a feat that was pretty good. So the road racing championship looks like this. Gary Freakins obviously well ahead of the rest of the pack. Clyde Whiting is now in 2nd place, showing the best competition for him, with Richard Goodwin in 3rd. Vit Solomon's raised 14 places in the league, with that 2nd place here at Montreal. And finally, the overall championship. Here we see Gary's now got a 104-point lead over everybody else. Is there really any point in continuing this season? Vit Solomon, with that 2nd place finish, moved up a massive 16 points to 10th place in the overall championship, with Andy Baker dropping a huge 9 points. Personally, I think the best place to be is 19th place in this, just coming up on the rails. Let's see what happens at Michigan next week. Hope to see you then. I should be racing that one, so you will get some race footage from that one. Next screen you'll see will be a few videos on YouTube from people that took part in this race, so go watch them to see what happened in the race. Well worth a watch. Cheers.